The rights and options of healthcare workers should they choose not to be vaccinated. The state requires all healthcare workers to get the shot or lose their jobs. Action News 8 reporter Alani Latang spoke with the lawyer about the legal options employees and employers have. She joins us now live in the studio with our top story.
Aaron, employers need to at least follow the minimum requirement from the state, which says employees need to be vaccinated or test twice a week if they have an exemption. However, employers can go beyond that, and that could mean those choosing not to get vaccinated could lose out on some benefits.
In California, employers have an obligation to provide a safe work environment for all employees.
It's a basic law that's given employers, like hospitals, a foundation for how they want to implement a COVID-19 vaccine requirement.
Under California law, they are allowed to tell an employee you must be vaccinated or you will not be able to work here.
There are a few exceptions to the vaccine requirement. The California Department of Public Health says employees can provide a medical or religious exemption to opt out of the vaccine. If an employer deems the exemption has been met, the employee must test twice weekly and wear a surgical mask while in the facility. Most Monterey County hospitals are going a step further.
So I think this is going to be one of those, you either do it or you're going to lose some of the privileges that you've previously enjoyed.
At Natividad, 100% of workers on site are vaccinated. They are seeking accommodations for unvaccinated employees in other county departments. If other work is unavailable, the employee is placed on an unpaid leave of absence. Community Hospital of Monterey Peninsula says any policy that allows unvaccinated workers puts patients and coworkers at increased risk. Montage Health will allow remote employees with approved exemptions to continue remotely. Employees unvaccinated with exemptions will be placed on an unpaid leave of absence. Unvaccinated pregnant employees have been offered a leave of absence with full medical benefits. Salinas Valley Memorial Hospital is also only allowing vaccinated workers on their campus. Unvaccinated employees are handled on a case-by-case basis, where accommodations will be made based on job description. One of the options is an unpaid leave of absence with medical benefits. Me Memorial has a 95% vaccination rate, and they will allow testing twice a week only if the employee has a valid exemption.
Employers have wide latitude for what they can do.
Lawyer Kelly McCarthy Sutherland says an employee can also be fired for not wanting a vaccine without an exemption. The expert says it'll be hard for employees to prove unlawful termination or their rights are violated if they choose not to be vaccinated.
They've had some people trying in the courts, and it does not look like that's going to be a winning argument. Just because you don't want to get a vaccine doesn't mean you can continue to do everything you want to do.
If an employer does less than the state requirement, they are no longer considered a safe working place. And at that point, OSHA gets involved. So again, employers are allowed to go above, which is better, but they can't go less than.
All right. Thanks, Alani.